Great Lakes Prepping here. I was recently contacted by a company called Vic Offroad, who, after seeing the video I made last year for Harbor Freight's $40 trailer hitch cargo carrier, asked if I would be interested in testing out and doing an unbiased review for one of their cargo carriers. I said, why not? And so they sent me a brand new San Hima folding cargo carrier. And in this video, I will be unboxing, assembling, and trying it out. So let's do it. While certainly not a cheapo version like my Harbor Freight model, the price tag is not exorbitant, still coming in on the lower side of average among many of the better quality cargo racks I've looked at. The product page on the Vic Offroad website boasts free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee, and a 1-year warranty. My shiny new cargo rack arrived 1 day after it was shipped, which is pretty impressive. It came disassembled in a thick, heavy-duty box. All the parts were packaged together with several zip ties, and some protective foam was wrapped around the outer edges of the product. Assembly was pretty straightforward. The illustrated instructions were adequate, and while the various nut and bolt sizes aren't labeled, it's quickly apparent which ones are meant for which parts. The package came with everything you would need to assemble and use the cargo carrier. It even came with these 3 adorable little wrenches for the 3 different size nuts and bolts. And though I appreciate the thought, these thin, short wrenches weren't something I was interested in struggling with, particularly since you pretty much need 2 wrenches, or else the bolt would just spin freely while attempting to tighten the locking nuts. So I opted for my trusty socket wrenches. The main cargo carrier assembly consists of 4 parts: the 2 halves of the main storage basket, the center support tube, and the folding receiver tube, which is the part that goes into your trailer hitch. The illustrated instructions made it obvious which way the parts go together, and assembly involved just 6 bolts in total. First, I bolted the 2 basket halves together, with the main tube in the middle. In hindsight, I should have kept these bolts a bit loose at first and got the side support bolts started. When I tightened the 3 center bolts, the 2 halves of the cargo basket were obviously pulling apart at the top. This made it impossible to push the side bolts all the way through. What I should have done is got the center bolts started, and then got the side bolts started, and tightened them all gradually. But since I've already come this far and I hate backtracking, I just used a C-clamp to pull the top edges together, and the side bolts went right in. Next is to add the folding hitch receiver part. This goes in with 1 large bolt and 1 pin that slides in to lock it in either the up or down position. The pinholes weren't exactly lined up at first, but a few taps with a rubber mallet and the pin went right in. Lastly, I'll install the included plastic end caps. I'll mention that they're a very snug fit, too snug actually for my mortal hands to be able to shove into the ends of the metal tubes. So Mr. Mallet is going to help me out once more, and that about wraps up the assembly of this thing. Now it's ready to use. The cargo carrier slides right into my 2-inch hitch receiver and is secured with a standard hitch pin. This product included the hitch pin, which is terrific, though I really do prefer a tapered pin, as it takes a bit of finagling to work a snub-nosed pin like this through the holes in the hitch and the receiver. But oh well, it gets the job done. As for the folding feature of the cargo rack, it's pretty quick and easy to go from down to up or vice versa. Remove the pin, move the rack up or down, and put the pin back in. This is a feature I really like, even though I won't ordinarily have the cargo rack on my truck except for when I'm actually using it. But I do like the idea of being able to fold it up out of the way while in the woods or at the hunting camp, since trailer hitch accessories seem to have a very strong magnetic attraction to my shins. So with the cargo carrier installed, it's time to mess with it and see how sturdy it seems. It seems par for the course that there will be some play in a trailer hitch receiver of any sort, but it becomes pretty noticeable with a fixed, rigid accessory like this. This product is rated for 500 pounds, which is well over twice what I weigh, and of course it had no trouble supporting my weight, even when jostling from side to side to get a feel for how wobbly it might be while holding cargo. But I will say that when I moved most of my weight to one side of the cargo basket, I did feel like metal was starting to bend in a way that it shouldn't. I'd say that it was going past some play in the receiver to actual bending metal. So I quickly stopped doing that because I don't actually want to damage this thing. Long story short, keeping weight evenly distributed across the cargo basket is important. I wouldn't advise, say, putting your 300-pound anvil on one side and your feather pillows on the other side. To talk a little more about the play in the hitch, one of my main complaints with the Harbor Freight cargo rack that I reviewed was that there was a lot of play which caused a slightly annoying rattle and clanking noise. In the video comments, some of you told me about a gizmo I can get that helps mitigate this exact sort of thing. Basically, an anti-rattle stabilizer that attaches to the hitch. Well, to my delight, this San Hima cargo carrier includes one of these anti-rattle hitch tighteners. It goes on quickly with 2 bolts and helps snug the receiver up a bit to reduce that rattle. I will say that this anti-rattle device doesn't make it 100% tight or eliminate 100% of the rattle, but it definitely reduced it by a noticeable amount. So now that it's all installed and ready to roll, it's time for the moment of truth. It all comes down to the one thing that ultimately rendered the cheap Harbor Freight model practically useless for my particular needs. Will it fit my unreasonably large Coleman cooler? And success. Look, I know that this is in no way an objective measurement of any degree of quality or features. It's an entirely subjective thing that depends completely on the dimensions that my enormous cooler just happened to have. But this is very exciting to me because it's the main reason I bought that Harbor Freight carrier in the first place last year, and I haven't actually used it once since making that video, since it simply cannot hold this cooler. Anyway, the only thing that could make me even happier at this point is if I had some sort of bungee cargo net to secure the cooler to the... Oh my god, this thing came with a bungee cargo net. I don't know what to tell you. It's just sort of impressive these days when you buy something and it basically comes with every conceivable thing you might need to use with it. They didn't need to include that cargo net. This type of net starts at about $20 on Amazon. Same for the anti-rattle device. Those start at about $15. So right off the bat, that's a minimum $35 you don't have to spend in addition to the cost of the rack itself. And by the way, the price of this item on the Vic Offroad website at the time I made this review is $115. A somewhat comparable product I'm looking at on Amazon is currently selling for $199, and it includes none of these bonus accessories. But back to the review. I slapped the old GoPro on my truck and took my cooler on a little stroll through town. From the driver's seat, I could hear no rattling, clanking, or any other noise. And upon reviewing the GoPro footage, I couldn't hear any rattling or other noise from the cargo carrier or trailer hitch, even with the microphone being right next to the thing. On smooth pavement and bumpy dirt road alike, it seems to be quiet as a mouse. And just for the heck of it, I put the carrier in the up position and drove around a little more. The footage reveals a little wobble and rattle here, since there is a small amount of play in the pivoting joint when in the up position. Still, I couldn't hear a thing from the driver's seat. So as I see it, here's my breakdown of the pros and cons. Pros: it's a strong, sturdy cargo rack. It's got square tube construction with good-looking welds and heavy-duty support structure. I did mention the issue with putting all the weight on one side of the rack, but that is a simple reality with regards to these styles of trailer hitch cargo carrier, and I can't imagine it's indicative of any flaws with this particular model. The welded steel mesh floor helps ensure objects can't fall through and improves weight distribution. The folding feature is convenient and easy to use if you want to have less stuff sticking out from the back of your vehicle while not in use. The included hitch stabilizer and cargo net are fantastic accessories that similar competing products don't include. Assembly is straightforward and simple, though you'll probably want to use your own wrenches. The price point. For what you get, the price seems very good. The closest comparable product I can find on Amazon is over $80 more expensive and comes with none of the bonus accessories. And it fits my favorite cooler. The cargo basket dimensions are 57.5 inches long by 21 inches deep by 7 inches tall. I love that it's big enough for my cooler or a deer, which are the two main things I intend to use this for, but it's not obnoxiously big. For my specific purposes, the size is just right. Cons. I didn't love how the two main halves of the cargo basket separated at the top while bolting them to the center support tube. It didn't end up being any real problem, but I don't hate the idea of the instructions mentioning to gradually tighten the center and side bolts simultaneously rather than leaving it ambiguous. And I prefer a hitch pin that's tapered because it really helps push the pin through if the 4 holes aren't perfectly aligned to start with. Still, it's hard to complain because some of these racks don't include the hitch pin at all. So that's about it. In my non-professional, unbiased opinion, the San Hima cargo carrier from Vic Offroad is a really good deal. If you're looking for this style of foldable trailer hitch cargo rack, you may be hard-pressed to find a better price, free shipping, and more bonus accessories than this one. I'll put a link to the product page in the video description if you want to check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay up to date with all our latest stuff, including new product reviews. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Great Lakes Prepping.